Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest and exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
Welcome to Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now, we do a lot of cool stuff here on the show, and we want to take you back to one of those moments here in the archives. Fans of Motorhead Garage have surely seen Steele rubber on the show before, and Danny, we know you guys are all about weather stripping and seals all over the car, but here are some things you brought with you that we may not have even thought of before. What'd you bring?
So yeah, I brought some things that, you know, as you're going through your project, you may not have thought about. So I've got parts that are underneath the car. Or between the chassis and the suspension. So right here we have a splash apron. You know, this is the type of rubber that you see in the wheel wells or between the radiator and the front bumper to keep all the water and dirt and debris out of the compartments.
I'm used to seeing these hanging from a car. They're split, they're cracked, they're dragging along, and they're really brittle. Every time somebody comes up on a parking curb, that's when they damage it, and you guys have a solution.
Absolutely, and this is a piece that's cut for a specific vehicle. It has the attachment pieces. We got the clips that go with that piece for this car, but you know, some are attached with staples. It'll come with that kind of hardware, and it's already cut and got the holes placed to go up right where it was originally.
Super pliable, and how resistant to chemicals and everything else you'll find on the road.
Yeah, this is a type of rubber that has a cloth insert, so it's like a very tough tensile strength type of rubber. And we've got other pieces underneath the car like suspension, bushings, body mounting pads, gear shift boots, bumper bullets. You know, there's a lot of rubber pieces on a car that aren't just seals, but they're necessary for that really nice ride that you want.
Now, how do I know that a part like this is going to be similar to what I had in my stock vehicle?
Our customers have loved our year, make, model specific catalog. It shows all the parts that we have for your car, all these little pieces. If we have it for your car, it'll be in that catalog. They're free. We send them out to our customers every single day. It'll allow you to go through your car, check off everything that you need for your project, and make sure you don't miss any of those small pieces.
Speaking of small pieces you might miss, what do we have right here?
So that's like a drain for a cow. A lot of times those are really gone whenever you're working on an old car and you're going to get water in places you don't want water. So those are very important. You know, we have pedal pads, we have types that are slip-on.
What about Cadillacs or, you know, certain brands that actually have their name stamped on the pedal?
Yeah, we do have several licensed pieces for Cadillacs, LaSalles, Chevys, Cobras, you know, that have that iconic emblem on the pedal. We also do revolt services where we take an original pedal, take all the rubber off, put new rubber on. We do motor mounts, stabilizer linkages. We do custom windshield gaskets for chop tops. There's a lot of things that we do that people don't know about, and we do have the resources for you to learn about them in our catalogs.
What if I can't find the part I need in the catalog? You don't make something for my specific vehicle?
So if we don't make something specific for your vehicle, we do have a large universal line, and we've got a street rod section. So basically our universal has a lot of different types of profiles of weather stripping that you can use for your doors and your trunks, but also all of our generically shaped parts, if you're trying to make something work, are in that section. So if you're looking for a fuel neck grommet and it just needs to be a circle, we have that available on our website. It's got all the dimensions, so you can scroll through our catalog and see what we have for you.
And I see some big pieces here. This is stemming from your universal line?
Yeah, so once we had our universal parts, we had customers say, hey, can you make this? I'm working on an RV, do you have this? So we actually have developed an entire RV product line. While the universal stuff is great for the doors and the compartments, you know, RVs have these big giant slide outs and they take a specific seal, and now we have those. A lot of our customers have several toys. We make parts for them as well. And we even do boats now.
You spend a few bucks on some seals and it can save your entire vehicle.
Absolutely. And it really goes a long way for, you know, whenever you're camping, you got air drafts coming in or bugs or whatever, rain. None of that is the excitement of camping, so these seals work great.
Now what happens if I have a part? How does the process work if I need something that you don't have?
We have an excellent customer service staff. You can call in and they will walk you through the entire process. We also have all of our parts available online with dimensions, so you can scroll through and look for yourself. We also have sample packs, so if you know you're working on a particular item, we can send you a sample pack, like we have one for the window channel, or one for kind of generic D-shaped seals, and this is for your slide outs. So If you're working on something specific, we can send you a pack and you can test fit and get exactly what you need.
We've visited your place, and if a customer sends in a part, that's something you guys keep in the library.
We generally keep those originals. All the parts you see here are originals, and what that allows us to do is if we ever have any kind of issue with the part, we can go back to that original, see if there's an adjustment we need to make, and since we do our own machining and tooling, we're able to make that adjustment because we want to make the part right and work for the customer. So we have a huge library of original parts that we can use to verify that our parts are made right.
Once you've made the part, how much R&D goes into testing that actual part?
We test fit it on the car it came off of. We do a lot of research up front to see if it's a good part to make. And if it is, then we go through our marketing process to get it out to the customers.
If you've got a vehicle you love, and I bet you do, Steele Rubber has parts that you are going to need, so you can check them out at steelrubber.com. We're just getting started here on Motorhead Garage, presented by NHOU Protective Coating, so do not go away.